I'm joined by Enemy of Disguised. Obviously, last time you were Team Dojo, you were a bit of an unknown. People didn't really know how you were going to perform. Now you're considered amongst the favourites with some fans. How has that made the build up to this event feel different?
Really actually less pressured than last time because of what our team was last time, considering we were an LCQ team and I guess considered a challengers team. And also since we had Timmy was known for, just a pub player, Design was known for designing.
Yeah, yeah.
And my experience, my first ever LAN before that champs was me getting first rounded. So to be fair, we weren't really looking like promising as a team, so we had a lot on our hands to prove. This LAN isn't really as much. It's kind of just like, okay, to see if we're the real deal. I mean, we did get top 5 in Pro League. I'm very confident in my team. I'm very confident in Design's calls, Timmy's plays, his aggro, my support. So I'm confident in that much in my team. So
What was your main takeaway from your past LAN experiences, and what are you how are you using that to do better here?
no, my first ever LAN was mostly I just never wanted to feel that emotion ever again.
Yeah.
That was pretty much the only thing I took away from that. Is like, okay, I know how these people play. I know people are just like as terrified and as nervous as I was back then. And then obviously the second LAN, I obviously proved that I improved a lot and stopped caring about what other people thought and just played around my team. And as simple as that. And I'm just gonna do the same exact thing at this LAN.
How are you feeling? Any nerves? Obviously,
No.
starting tomorrow. No,
Not anymore.
Yeah, professional now, right?
Yeah,
What has it been like being on Disguised?
it's fun. Good people, especially my teammates. Good management.
And obviously, you mentioned before we started that you think Disguised might be here at the event. Have you spoken to him before the event? Has he given you any words of encouragement?
Some of them I spoke to. Yeah, they're really good and nice people. They obviously are supporting us, and I appreciate them for what they're doing for us.
How different is it coming to an event, with an organisation? How have they supported you in your preparation?
Well, I mean, obviously the biggest thing is the finance part,
Yeah, of
and
course.
any food or traveling and all that. So, I mean, it's pretty much it. It's just same, just having friends around, pretty much.
You kind of hinted that Design's obviously famous for designing. I wanted to ask, are you comfortable being uncomfortable yet?
Oh, always, bro.
Always.
He's got me into that mental now. He's got me into mental, and I appreciate him for that. As much as he yells at me, as much as I get annoyed with it, I appreciate him for what he does.
Obviously, your Pro League split, you guys progressed, you changed a lot as a team. We saw you guys, really involved in your first Pro League split as a team together, right?
Mm-hmm.
How different of a player do you feel now, and how different of a team do you feel from maybe what we saw in Birmingham? How have you guys evolved?
I think we just have more chemistry. It's simple as that. We understand how, truly now understand how each of us play, what angles, who takes the angles, who prioritizes angles, how abilities are being used on our characters. So it's just simple as chemistry.
How is the team dynamic and the vibes coming into this event? How are you guys feeling? You feeling good?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we all feel very confident. We all know that we're pretty much better than the majority of the teams here in terms of fighting wise.
I wanted to ask, obviously you shared back in September that you had to have emergency heart surgery. How are you now? How is your health?
I think I'm good. I'm very sure. I mean,
good, yeah.
I'm lifting. I've been going to the gym for the past couple of months, lifting weights that I've never been able to lift before, PRing and a bunch of stuff. So as far as I know, I am doing good. I'm doing really good.
Good. And then after the surgery and that scare, has it changed your approach to life and how you live it?
Very much. A lot of it, actually. It's changed. A lot, I used to be a very, I guess, was a very depressed kid back then. No care in the world. It's like, all right, it is what it is for anything that happens, any bad that happens. But I really learned how to, appreciate everything I've had around me. And I always make sure every morning I wake up and thank the stuff that I have in my life. It's changed a lot of my mental. I don't ever let anything get to me anymore. It's usually just a positive mindset. It's like bad things happen. I know they will happen, but you have to keep a positive mindset throughout the entire way. It's the only way to get through it.
Do you think that experience, obviously as horrible as it was, has sort of helped you become a better person and a better player?
I wouldn't be as happy as I am now. I wouldn't be as mentally strong as I am now. I wouldn't probably tolerate with design, maybe. That's definitely a really high possibility. I wouldn't probably be caring as much about my job. It changed everything. It truly did. It's a new life. Pretty much started a second life.
And then would you have any tips and advice for fans and players from your experiences, how to look after yourself and how to maybe experience life?
You choose how the end result is, no matter what. You can choose to dwell on it. You can choose to get over it. You can choose to be, happy from it and learn from those experiences. I've met a lot of people in my life, especially since now that I'm streaming heavily. I've met a lot of people who have a lot of really bad experiences. Some people obviously let that dwell on them. But the people I've talked to have like really shown me, yeah, it's like it will be okay if you choose for it to be okay. And that's the only thing, is just as long as you know that at the end of it that you're going to be okay, it will be okay. It truly is just how it works.
That's great advice. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me. Good luck for the rest of the event. Looking forward to seeing you guys play, and I wish you all the best.
Of course. Thank you for having me on.
Thanks for watching. For more coverage of the ALGS, follow our Twitter and visit esports.gg.